Hi there, welcome to my channel Maths SL. I'm speaking Saqib Latif. This is question number 4. The graph of f of x is equal to 4 over x negative 3 plus 4 is drawn below. M is the point where the asymptote of f intersects. C and D are the x and y intercepts respectively of f. A is the point on f that is closest to M. This is the sketch hyperbola graph, and the first question says write down the coordinates of M. So the coordinates of M, this is the asymptote. As you can see, one is a vertical asymptote, the other is horizontal asymptote. So f of x we have is equal to 4 over x negative 3 plus 4. So that we have two asymptotes here. So first is x is equal to 3. The second asymptote is y is equal to 4. Remember, x is a liar. So therefore, m is going to be a x is 3, y value is 4. Both asymptote, they intersect here. So the x is 3, y is 4. The second question, 4.2, calculate the coordinates of D, which mean y-intercept need to solve here. Second question say we need to calculate the coordinates of D, which is a y-intercept. You can see the D is laying on y-axis, so this is a y-intercept. So y-intercept, let x value is equal to 0. Let me show you how to solve this one. So the y-intercept, let x is equal to 0. Now, so it's going to be a y is equal to 4 over x is 0, 0 negative 3 plus 4. So I simplify, the answer is going to be over the calculator 8 over 3. So therefore the D is going to be a x is 0, y value is 8 over 3. Question 4.3 says if y is equal to x plus t is the equation of a line of symmetry of f, calculate the value of t. This is the question of the equation of positive axis of symmetry of f. So I need to solve the axis of symmetry here. 4.3 he give already y is equal to x plus t is the equation of a line of symmetry of f, which means he give you the positive axis of symmetry which lies on quad 1 and quad 3. So now we can substitute this x and y m coordinates to find the value of t. So it's going to be a y is equal to x plus t. I substitute the m coordinates of m, x and y. So be 4, 3 plus t. Therefore t is going to be this 3 switch over to this side become negative, so 4 minus 3 become 1. So the t is 1. 4.4, determine the values of x for which f of x less than 0 or equal to 0, which mean way is f of x is negative. Now in order to solve this one, 4.4, that f of x equal to or less than 0, which means negative, so I need to find the coordinates of c, which is x-intercept. Then I can see the graph and give answer. So the x-intercept, let y is equal to 0. Now So become 0 is equal to 4 over x negative 3 plus 4. Now I'm gonna the LCD I have x negative 3. I'm gonna multiply whole term with x negative 3. So this becomes 0. X negative 3 multiply x negative 3 cancel out. Only left 4 plus 4 multiply x negative 3. So 4 times x is 4x. 4 times 3 is negative 12. Must remember, you multiply x negative 3 whole term. So when you multiply x negative 3, numerator and denominator gonna cancel out, only left 4. Now, I simplify 4x become a negative 8 is equal to 0. 4x negative 8 become positive 8. Now, therefore, the x is gonna be is equal to 2. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So the x is true, y value is 0. And this is our C. Now I can see the graph and give answer. So C, we got x is 2 here. Don't forget. 2. And this is the asymptote, which is x is equal to 3. Now, so the graph, have a look here. This is the y-axis, positive y-axis, and this is the origin 0. After that, down, all the y value is negative, 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 negative. So now, the above the x-axis, the graph is positive. Below the x-axis, the graph is negative. So you can see from C now that down below the graph is negative because all the y value is negative. So from 2 till 3, 3 is not included. Why? Because it's asymptote. The graph mustn't touch there. So between 2 and 3, 2 is included. The graph is negative. So therefore, I'm going to give answer here. Therefore, f of x is a negative, less than 0 mean negative, between 2 and 2 is included, 3. Between 2 and 3, 2 is included. This is my answer for f of x, where is negative. Question 4.5 says calculate the coordinates of A. Now we need to find the coordinates of A. You must remember, A is the point on F that is closest to M. So, which means this is the axis of symmetry is passing through here. So the A point lies on axis of symmetry as well on f of x. So I'm going to equate the equation of axis of symmetry and equation of f of x. Then I will find the coordinates of A. Have a look. So the y is equal to x plus 1. Remember, earlier we found. So t is 1. So which means axis of symmetry going to be y is equal to x plus 1. So the x plus 1. And then f of x equation we have. Also I'm going to write here. F of x we have is equal to 4 over x negative 3 plus 4. So I'm going to equate both of these equations. So x plus 1 is equal to 4 over x negative 3 plus 4. So the positive 4 I is taking to the left hand side become negative 4. So the positive 1 and negative 4's, have a look here, x plus 4 minus 4 is equal to 4 over x negative 3. So this become x negative 3 and is equal to 4 over x negative 3. Now I cross multiply, this become x negative 3 square, because if you multiply x negative 3 square is equal to 4. So the x negative 3, the 4 square root when I switch over to this side becomes square root. The square number when I switch over to this side becomes square root. Positive and negative outside is a positive and negative. So therefore x negative 3 is going to be equal to plus minus 2. I'm going to take the question this side because space is less here. So it's going to be x negative 3 is equal to positive and negative 2. So the x become positive 3 plus minus 2. So the x become 3 plus 2 is 5, or x become is equal to 3 negative 2 1. So I'm gonna to get the y value, I substitute 5 into the axis of symmetry, or you can substitute here, same answer gonna be. So the is place of x I'm gonna substitute 5. So 5 plus 1 it become 6, and now which means x is 5 and the y value is 6. Now second one, 1 plus 1 is 2, so the x is 1, y value is 2. Now which one must I choose now here? Have a look here. So x is 3, so I can't choose 1 here. Why? Because 1 must be on in here somewhere, because asymptote the graph cannot touch. uh, Graph will reach the asymptote but don't touch. So obviously I'm gonna take 5 and 6. X gonna be a 5 and 6. So the a gonna be 5 and 6, because I can't take 1 and 2, because if I take x1 is here, because this x is 2 here, and axis of symmetry, the x is equal to 3. So I must take x equal to 5. A coordinates is x is equal to 5, because the 1 is laying this side. So therefore a coordinate is going to be a 5 and 6. This is my final answer. The last question 4.6 says a single transformation is applied to f to obtain a new graph defined as h of x is equal to negative 4 over x plus 3 plus 4. A prime is the image of A under this transformation. Calculate the length of A prime. Let me show you how to solve this question. Now we need to find this 4.6, very interesting question. Transformation from f of x to h of x. F of x is 4 over x negative 3 plus 4. H of x is negative 4 over x plus 3 plus 4. So we can see this is the reflection about the y-axis, because the q is didn't change. So the y value didn't change, so which means only the x value change here. So if the negative is if the negative apply to the x, so the negative x, negative become positive 3, and the negative positive 4 become negative 4. So that's why this is a reflection on y-axis. You must not forget this one. Let me show you. The reflection of y-axis, that means change x to negative x. Positive x become negative x. That is the reflection of y-axis, right? And is a horizontal shift, because if a reflection on y-axis is a horizontal shift, have a look here. Say we got f of x is equal to 4 over x negative 3 plus 4. I need to reflect on y-axis, so obviously I'm going to change positive x to negative x. So it's going to be h of x going to be is equal to 4 over x negative 3 plus 4. This become negative. You're going to change x. So x2 positive x2 negative x. So 4 is negative y, apply up, and as well inside become x, negative negative become positive 3 plus 4. That's how you form h of x from f of x to h of x. Now, so this is a reflection on y-axis and horizontal shift. Must remember, reflection on y-axis, horizontal shift. This is a positive x-axis, this side is a negative x-axis. So which means horizontal shift, right? So if it's a positive x, and if you shift to horizontal shift, other side become negative x. So the shift horizontal and reflection on y-axis. So now, which mean a 5 and 6. So the reflection on y-axis, so we're going to change the x, so the positive 5 become negative 5. So the a prime gonna be a negative 5. Must remember, uh, reflection on y-axis, reflection on y-axis, you change the positive x to negative x. And horizontal shift, you can see horizontal shift, right hand side to left hand side. So the a we have 5 and 6. So the a prime gonna be a negative 5 and 6. So must remember, y value we can't change. Now we need to find the distance, the length of a and a prime, that we're looking. Now I can put into the distance formula, or I can also do the, must remember there's a two ways to do. If you see, you must remember this is the asymptote, y is equal to 4. So the y value 6 is not going to change. Y value running here 6 is a horizontal. Have a look, straight line, and the x value is changing. So I can apply x right minus x left. That is going to work here. Length a prime is going to be equal to x right minus x left. X right is obviously is a 5. 5 minus from the formula minus 5. The answer is going to be a 10 units. Must remember, a reflection on y-axis but horizontal shift. So the a is 5 and 6. A prime is laying here negative 5 and 6. From 0 to this side, right hand side positive x-axis. From 0 to left hand side negative x-axis. So the this y is equal to 6 horizontal, straight line like this, parallel to the x-axis. So the y is not changing, but the x value is changing. So the x is here 5, and but the a prime x is negative 5, but y value is still 6. Same like this. This is a horizontal asymptote. Y is equal to 4. So the x is 3, y is still 4. X is 2, y is still 4. Maybe here x is negative 2, but y is still 4. Same like this. X is 5 and y is still 6. X is 3, y is still 6. X2, y is still 6. This side is x negative 5, y is still 6. So that's why I can apply x right minus x left. That formula gonna work because it's a horizontal line. Or you can apply the distance formula if you want to. The distance formula, we all know, x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So the distance formula, I can apply the distance formula here. That is gonna work here is equal to x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square and the square root. If you want to choose this formula, you can choose also this one. And this is going to be say this is my x2 negative 5 minus 5 square plus 6 minus 6 square root, and I open up the formula. The answers, I use the calculator, answers 10 units. Still same answer. So you can use either way, this one or this one, answer is same. Please like and subscribe my channel. If you have any question, comment below. I will assist you. Have a nice day. In my next video, I will show you question 5 regarding parabola.